Did you know that nearly 40% of Americans would struggle to cover a $400 emergency? That's a shocking number, right? And here's another eye-opener. The average person spends over $18,000 a year on non-essential items. Imagine what you could do with that money if you just made a few changes. Welcome to Cutting Costs Budgeting Tips for Big Savings. In this video, we're not just talking about saving a few dollars here and there. We're diving deep into strategies that can truly transform your financial life. From uncovering hidden expenses to mastering the art of smart splurging, we've got tips that will surprise you. Stick around, and by the end, you'll have the tools you need to make your budget work for you, not the other way around. Ready to take control of your finances? Let's get started. Chapter 1. The sneaky expenses you didn't know you had. Ever wonder where all your money goes? You're not alone. According to a study by creditcards.com, 61% of Americans don't know how much they spend each month. It's these sneaky little expenses that fly under the radar, quietly draining your bank account. Think about that daily coffee run or those streaming services you barely use. They might seem small, but over time they add up. For example, spending just $5 a day on coffee equals $1,825 a year. That's a round-trip flight to Europe. A great way to track these sneaky expenses is by using an app like Mint or You Need a Budget, YNAB. These tools categorize your spending, so you can see exactly where your money is going. Cut back on these hidden costs, and you'll start to see your savings grow quickly. Chapter 2. The 30-Day Rule, Delaying Gratification for Bigger Rewards. Impulse buys are budget killers. We've all been there, seeing something we want and buying it on the spot. But what if you waited 30 days before making that purchase? That's the essence of the 30-Day Rule, and it's a game changer. Studies show that 90% of people who wait end up not buying the item at all. Waiting forces you to think about whether you really need that new gadget or outfit. And when you do buy it, you'll feel more satisfied because it's a well-thought-out decision. This strategy can help you save big without feeling deprived. Plus, you might even find a better deal while you wait. Chapter 3. Digital Detox, Apps and Subscriptions. Eating your budget. Subscriptions are the silent money suckers. Did you know that the average American spends over $200 a month on subscriptions? From Netflix to meal kits, these costs add up fast. Here's a fun fact. The average person underestimates their subscription spending by 197%. It's time for a digital detox. Go through your bank statements and list all your subscriptions. Cancel the ones you don't use or switch to a cheaper plan. You can also use services like Truebill to help manage and cancel subscriptions for you. Remember, it's about cutting costs without cutting happiness. Chapter 4. DIY Financial Hacks. From home repairs to self-made meals. You don't need to be a handyman or a gourmet chef to save money. Simple DIY hacks can lead to big savings. For instance, fixing a leaky faucet yourself could save you $100 or more. Need to eat out less? Try meal prepping. Not only is it cheaper, but it's also healthier. Statistics show that meal prepping can save you about $1,200 a year compared to dining out. And when it comes to home repairs, YouTube is your best friend. There are tutorials for everything from fixing a clogged drain to painting a room. Remember, every dollar you save on these tasks is a dollar you can invest in your future. Before we move on, hit subscribe and let's dive back into more great content. Chapter 5. Smart Splurging. When spending less isn't the answer, sometimes spending more can actually save you money in the long run. It might sound strange, but think about it. Investing in quality items often means they last longer and work better. For example, a high-quality pair of shoes might cost more upfront but could outlast 3 cheaper pairs. According to the book Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin, conscious spending is key to financial freedom. It's about understanding the difference between being frugal and being cheap. Cheapness often leads to more spending in the long run. Instead of cutting corners, focus on value. Ask yourself, will this purchase enhance my life or save me money down the road? If the answer is yes, it might be worth the splurge. Chapter 6. The Minimalist Mindset. Declutter your life and your budget. Less is more when it comes to both stuff and spending. Embracing a minimalist mindset doesn't mean you have to live with nothing. It's about making space for what truly matters. The average American household has over 300,000 items. That's a lot of clutter and a lot of wasted money. Studies show that decluttering your home can reduce stress and even improve your mental health. But it's not just about tidying up. Minimalism can also be applied to your budget. By focusing on needs over wants, you'll naturally spend less. As Joshua Becker, author of The More of Less, says, minimalism is the intentional promotion of the things we most value and the removal of anything that distracts us from it. Simplifying your life can lead to big savings. Chapter 7. Couponing like a pro. How to maximize discounts without wasting time. Couponing isn't just for extreme shoppers. It's a smart way to save if you know how to do it right. The key is to maximize discounts without wasting hours. According to the Journal of Consumer Research, shoppers who use coupons save an average of 12% on their grocery bills. That might not sound like much, but it adds up over time. To get started, use apps like Honey or Rakuten to automatically find and apply coupons at checkout. Also, look for deals that allow you to stack coupons with sales. This way, you're getting the maximum discount. Don't forget about loyalty programs either. Many stores offer additional savings to members. With the right strategy, couponing can be a quick and easy way to save money. Chapter 8. The Future Fund. Budgeting for tomorrow, today. It's not just about cutting costs now. It's about planning for the future. One of the most effective ways to do this is by creating a future fund. This is money you set aside specifically for long-term goals like retirement, buying a house, or starting a business. According to a survey by Bankrate, 21% of Americans don't save any of their annual income. But even saving just a small percentage can make a huge difference over time. Start by automating your savings. Set up a direct deposit from your paycheck into a separate savings account. This way, you're paying yourself first. Also, consider investing in low-cost index funds, which have historically provided strong returns. Remember, the sooner you start saving for the future, the more secure you'll be. Help us reach our goals by subscribing and staying updated with all our new content.